We just crossed Tampa and we're on Ingomar heading straight east. Call earlier for I think it was a fire hydrant, a broken fire hydrant, or a water main loss. And they called in for traffic control because they were concerned that the quality or the integrity of the roads themselves might be in risk. So I'm approaching here to show you what's going on here. It is Sunday at 12:58, Christmas Eve, and first responders are doing their first responder thing. I'm doing my exercise thing. First time on the bike in a while. Weather's been unbearably cold. I've been busy, but I haven't been on the bike. So I'm going to go over here, and they're responding from 104. 104 is north of us.
Sir, I think we're still letting some people out because there's church.
They're just letting people out because of the church. Christadelphians.
Yeah, because the church is getting out.
So they're blocking traffic in and out. And apparently it's a main, a water main, sir, or a plug?
Water main.
Water main. And 104 is up at Roscoe, right? Roscoe and Shoup. I pass there all the time. So what you see here is lots of water. I'm going to walk over here. He doesn't want me in the street, but I can't get off the street. Is there a pressure problem, or is it just the age?
Probably just age, I'm assuming.
Very good.
Oh, it's not funny, not like haha, laugh out loud funny. They just did the street within the last
I know.
couple years.
That's like Murphy's Law.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
We dug up here.
So that's DWP down there doing their stuff?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to impose, so I'm going to walk on this sidewalk here. On the
right here.
huh?
This whole thing.
Oh, look at this.
Oh. You just saw that.
This is something we didn't expect at all.
Oh.
So we have here.
Oh, because you know what? They've actually repaved the street many
That's
times.
what she said over here.
At least 3 times since I've been here 17 years.
Wow.
They've repaid this at least 3 times since I've been living here.
So this thing must have been brewing,
Oh.
and it broke,
Yeah.
and it is.
Oh shit. All right.
This is where you suspect the integrity. So yeah, we're gonna go over here so we don't get caught into the sinkhole. So I'm narrating into my cameras. So I'm walking with a fellow resident, and she was telling me that these roads have been repaved recently.
Yeah, they just repaved this again, like either earlier in this year. They repaved my street many times.
Yeah, mine too. I'm in
On
Woodland
this
Hill.
side,
Yeah.
this side for some reason they repaved this side a lot more than that other side.
Sounds
but-
like a science fiction story. Like there's some evil lurking underneath.
No kidding.
Yeah.
All right, you take care.
You take care. I might post this. I have a YouTube channel called Valley Bacon Patrol. It's easy to remember. Hi. Okay, we got someone shutting it off over here, and I've seen this happen before, where we have. Oh, he's not shutting. He's trying to get in there to shut it off. I'm going to get on the sidewalk only because they asked me to, and I never did. So you're seeing this firsthand, guys. Oh, my feet are wet. They're concerned about the integrity of this street, and I've seen why. It's just flushing right up through the tar, or the new asphalt. He doesn't want me recording. What that means to me is that I might not show him, or I might. I say he doesn't want me recording because he says that for personal use only. That's not the laws. We're out in public. So we have one LAF, or Water and Power. And we're shutting it off from here. It's a real nice, quiet street here. Unfortunately, they're going to have a Christmas without water. Christmas Eve. So again, I'm heading westbound on Ingomar. Tampa, I think this might be Reseda community. But the LAFD was called in for flooding on this street, and the DWP came out, dug up the section of the valve and closed it off. They also called in valet traffic so that they could stop traffic going through here, because of the integrity of the road looked like it was failing. And I have it on video earlier here, which I'll show, I'm sure. But right here, the water was pushing upwards out of the road. The irony of this is, it's a new road. They just redid this, according to two neighbors, several times within the past couple of years, I guess. And valet traffic is stopping through traffic, but people got to leave. There's a church here at the end. Oh, see him, he's flagging down this vehicle. He's saying, stop, go away, don't go in the sinkhole. They're concerned about a sinkhole.
I live right there. I live right there.
The water main break is right here. Come around on Keswick. I'll let you on this side.
Okay.
So you might have heard her woman wanted to get into her house, which was right there, and he wouldn't let her through. He has to go around the block. Again, this is Tampa right up here. And he said go around the block because the water main break is here. It's interesting, but they found the valve shut off a few hundred yards to the east, and you can still see this water main break. The water is coming up, percolating up through this newly paved road. That's a lot of fun on Christmas Eve. I talked to a couple of neighbors on the south side, that's what we're facing, the south side here, who have no water. I'm not so sure if the north side has any water, but south side does. Doesn't, I mean. Here's another independent news. We're doing camera feedback here. He doesn't want anybody going through this way because of that leak there. Now with the water shut off on that side, I'm surprised it hasn't stopped. Maybe the DWP is going to come around here and shut it off from up here. We don't know. I asked LAFD, it should be on my helmet camera. They suspect it's the age of the plumbing, street plumbing. This is 104, which is on the corner of Roscoe and I think it's Shoup. So we're going to see cars coming in here who want to go into their houses. People want to leave church. I think it's probably already dismissed. Exiting. Oh, here we go. Same fellow. British fellow who did a little offended that I'm recording him. And he's shutting it off on this side. So Okay, this is KCAL 2 News. That was the fellow with the tripods and the really nice camera. Mine's nice too. But I always get a kick out of it when I beat the news to a location. Although his will be seen by hundreds of thousands of people. And it's probably being viewed right now. Mine will be seen by 27. So if you're watching, subscribe, make a comment. If you live in the neighborhood and you want to see more of this type of thing, of what's going on in our neighborhood, give a shout. Because I'm out here doing my thing. It's kind of what I do. So he's doing the same thing here. We've seen that before on other floods. He's got blue on there. I think that's indicating that it's off. He wants to know if, yeah, he says it better. I can tell he said that even with his British accent. He's going to check it to see if it had stopped, which we hoped it would. I'm amazed that the temperature is so warm. It's been absolutely impossible to get out on a bicycle so cold. So I dressed up in it. It's too much. Yeah, see, this news guy is closing down shop. The flooding stopped, and the side story is what it does to these people over the holiday. It's Sunday afternoon by now, and I bet you some of these people don't even know their water's off. They're not up. People trying to get in. I'm going to go back and check. To see if it's any better. So it clearly, pressure is stopped. He shut her off down there. I think he's going to be turning it back on now, because that wasn't the direction. And it was still leaking. And as you see over here, he's shut down on that side, which stopped it entirely. So my thought is that the one valve feeds both sides of the street. I wonder.